Relay for Life coming up tomorrow.
Already.
And we've got a full day, 11 to 11. This is the second or third year that we've had the shift in the time. It used to be a 24-hour walk up at the high school. And this lends itself to more participation by the community, being at Kneeland Park and in front of everybody on the main drag and not kind of up at the school there. So tell us a little bit more about this.
Well, yeah, it is way more visible. Plus, it's a smaller venue, so it's a little bit more intimate with teams and folks coming down to see what's going on. So it's worked out really well.
Yeah, I bet it is.
For everybody, yeah.
Oftentimes, the parking can be a little bit of an issue for folks, but there's plenty of
right.
area.
We have it hooked up with Tozer's, and the Shelton Athletic Club have both donated their parking lots for us to use.
Oh, that's great.
For parking, yeah.
That's great. We had Dave Hauga and Jerry Apple in, I think, last week to talk a little bit about this, Karin, and they were both talking about the different lineups, and it sounds like there's a lot more live music this year, and you got the rundown, right? Show the itinerary.
So starting at 10 a.m., there's a survivor caregivers breakfast. So you're more than welcome to attend that. The whole event, the opening ceremony, is at 11. Then we do the survivor caregiver lap at about 11:15. If you haven't joined us for that, you don't have to be a part of a team to come to Relay. But if you have not seen this, join us for their survivor caregiver lap. It's really moving. It's beautiful to see them walk around very proud, that they've kicked cancer to the curb.
Oh,
yeah. Or still fighting. So it's good to cheer them on. We've got the Hometown Heroes lap immediately after that with our local law enforcement, firefighters, and veterans. We'll have a silent auction from noon until 7. So you can go in and put your bid down on different items that people have brought in. The survivor activities start at noon. Kids activities as well. The Relay for Life jailhouse. Put your favorite person in jail. Make them raise money to get out. So that'll be going on midday. And then the Randy Band starts at noon. They'll run until 2.
Okay.
And then from 2 to 3, we've got Half Hitched. Then 3 to 4, Roughing It. And then 4 to 7 is the Relay Dance Party and Karaoke contest.
Yeah. What are you guys singing?
It's a surprise.
I could clear the park.
We are.
They're peninsulas.
Are you really?
Yeah. You don't want to hear me. It's not pretty.
Oh.
It's fun though to watch these
Very
guys.
strong money, I think. Is that what you guys are singing?
No, we're the Lollipop Guild.
So
that's just a hint.
Right. The theme this year is a Wizard of Oz theme. No place like hope.
Right.
That's
right.
cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, so join us for all of that, and then especially 10 o'clock when the Luminaria ceremony starts.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. We've got, it's beautiful, it's moving, it's kind of sad at the same time. We've got the bags with your loved ones' names on them, again, fighting cancer or maybe have lost their battle. Those will be lit up until 11, and we have volunteers that read off those names. And then it goes completely around the park, all of the bags.
Let's talk a little bit about this as the walk section of it. Jerry and Dave were kind of trying to explain it a little bit, but there is a full loopable area there at Kneeland Park. So how's that work out?
Yeah, it's right from by the restrooms, by the gazebo.
Yeah.
All the way around to the end of the park. You go out the gate.
Okay, and then
walk
come back
the sidewalk, and then come back in the other gate.
Sure.
Yeah, and it's just a real nice.
You mentioned some kids things. Of course, there's also the big play structure there that the kids are able to.
Perfect for
that's got to be
there.
great. Food. What's going on with the food service? You got some vendors.
We'll have Kern's Kitchen, and then we'll have Dean with Radio Fryer is going to have his trailer there with the espresso machine. So he's got two of them going.
Yeah.
So this, I believe, is the maiden voyage for that one. I could be wrong, but I believe it. I believe it is. Then we'll have Aunt June's caramel corn and popcorn, and then Tempting Eats and Treats, and Kern's and Natasha. They're both amazing cooks.
Yeah.
Chefs. I'm sorry. They'll be great food.
Yeah,
and then Domino's. They're not able to have a tent there, but we'll be getting some pizza delivered around noontime.
Okay.
So there'll be plenty
options.
of and then the teams have different food, or snacks all around at their sites too.
And this again is kind of the culmination of the years-long work that the teams have done to raise funds and raise awareness
Right.
for Cancer Society. This is where, although the poignant, the Luminaria and the Caregivers Lap, but this is a celebration too for all the hard work that's been going on and all the ways that the Cancer Society has been able to raise a bunch of funds to do continued research.
Right.
And so that's just another aspect of this whole
Right.
thing.
It's just the party.
Yeah.
Basically, most of the fundraising, excuse me, is done already.
Yeah.
And then just at the track, we have raffles going on and things like that at each tent site. But it's just a celebration, is what it is. So we would like to invite everybody to come down and just see what goes on. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
We have some really, really, really good sponsors that have sponsored us. This is our 20th year doing this, and some of our sponsors have been on board from
Day
the first one.
Mention some of those for us.
Absolutely. I have them right here. Peninsula Credit Union has been on board with our Relay for Life since 2000. So Squawks and Tribe has joined us. Ole Fed, Builders First Source, Domino's, L&E Bottling, Mason County Journal, iFiber, Century Mini Storage, The Shopper is a great sponsor as well. We've also got In-Home Technologies, Lou Rents, and Jason Seibert helped us with the trailer that our Hope House is on.
Yeah.
And AAA Septic, Black Star, and Shelton Athletic Club and Tozers have all helped us as well.
That Hope House, 3,500 tickets
Right.
total, so a pretty good chance to win here on this thing. You'll draw it, and you don't have to be present. It's
Correct.
7 o'clock for
7
the
o'clock.
drawing on that one. So that's pretty cool. And if you saw in the parade, it was being drug there with the relay teams that goes down there. And you can use this as she shed. Is that what they call it?
Podcast studio.
Podcast studio.
I mean, a playroom for the kids.
Wait another area away from the house. I
Right.
mean, it's a full-on
nice.
structure.
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
closed off now? The raffle?
Oh no, I have tickets.
Yeah, you can get tickets the
All
day
the
of.
different teams are selling them at the event as
Oh,
well.
okay, cool.
So any team that has tickets has a sign like this around it
Yeah.
at their tent.
Cool.
Yeah, stop by. I mean, you've
Yeah,
got
it's
great
really
events
great.
that day for Habitat, and then the Moat. You know,
Mhm.
the
Oh,
square.
yeah. At the same time,
Upcycle
right.
block pit.
Yeah.
so it's
So,
a
but
good
you've got
thing.
plenty of time to, in between travels, to
Yeah.
those stop by, pay us a
11 to
visit.
11. And there's a lot to see and do and learn about, as well as there's a bunch of tents from folks, and everybody's willing to talk with you more a little bit about things going on. Shelton Relay for Life 2019 is tomorrow, 11 to 11, downtown Shelton at Kneeland Park. Karin, Vickie, good to see y'all,
Thank you for
Good to
having
see
us.
you.
and
for coming.
have a good time tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank
We
you.
will.